Well, as you can see, we're here on the island of Manhattan, but not just the island of Manhattan. It's actually Governor's Island, and we're here for the Veuve Clicquot Polo Classic. We've got a great day. The stage is set for some fantastic polo to a sold-out crowd, and as Nacho Figueroa says, this is his dream. He's seeing polo come back to urban America, more so now than ever, especially that he's at the helm along with our good buddy Nick Roldan.
Veuve Clicquot actually imagined this event 3 years ago, so not only are we sponsoring it, but we created it. So this event is extremely important to the brand. In fact, it's the most important event that we do all year.
It's a very important charity, not just for the children of South Africa, because it's for all children. And I think that the Prince is very strong about the fact that this is for the children in general.
You know, I think that's obviously what excites me. Is two things: it's helping Harry raise money. That's the main reason. But the other thing is my mission in life of bringing up the awareness of the sport, and I think this is looking pretty successful today.
I'm excited to be here. I missed it last year because I was at a horse show, of course, and it's going to be exciting to see it and exciting to get some people who don't usually get to see a polo event really from New York and get to have different crowd in. So.
It's one sport where I think I see horses enjoying themselves, doing what they're meant to do. You know, they're running like they're meant to run, and they're using their agility the way it's meant to be used. So I think that's pretty exciting to see. And these animals obviously are like, it's just like these are athletes in the peak position.
I mean, it's an honor to be out here, to be able to compete with, to captain or to play with Harry, and to compete with Nacho and a lot of our other friends for a great cause. So.
It's a great day here in Manhattan, and let's listen to the voice of polo, Tony Coppola.
And now's a moment we've been waiting for all day. The players are on the field for the Veuve Clicquot Polo Classic. Real happy to have Prince Harry back again this year. He's a real competitor, a real sport. What a tough schedule this fella's on when he comes to town. And then besides all of his other social engagements, to try to come out here and ride strange horses and participate in the game he loves, but also for a charity that he is so involved in, the Sentebale Foundation. He incidentally co-founded this with Lesotho's Prince Seiso. All right, looks like the game is underway. The ball's down the ground. We're playing on a field that's about 2/3 a regulation polo field. Put a lot of work into it this year to get this field in shape for this Veuve Clicquot Polo Classic.
Well, this is your town, and I know this is an exciting day. Veuve Clicquot Polo Classic comes to Governor's Island. Let's talk about what that means to you.
It's a great event. It's really cool to see and to really bring out a crowd that doesn't usually come to a polo game or a horse event and get some exposure for the sport. And it's fantastic.
Well, you know what's special about this is because you grew up in New York, you had horses here, you've had horses all your life, and North Salem is where you've grown up, that's where your stable is now. This is home sweet home. You've been traveling all over the world for the past several years. What's it mean to come back now?
It's so great to come home and to really have horses here, and to have the crowd come out and support everyone and not have to travel around, and to be able to incorporate New York into it.
And also with your friends Nacho Figueroa and Nick Roldan, it's kind of fun to be able to cheer them on, even though it's more than anything an exhibition type match today.
It is. It's great. It's great to see some different polo players and to see them, and to really have them be able to play in front of these people.
And it's also special, I think, the great thing about horse people is that we all come together. Seeing so many of our friends here today, it's just a great way to come together, and these people know how to socialize.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's fun to get dressed up and put on a hat and go out and celebrate.
Well, normally I see you in breeches and boots and a helmet. Now, you've just come back from Spruce Meadows. You came here just for today. Now what?
I'm actually going up to Lake Placid this week for a horse show, and then back out to Spruce Meadows for the last week, and then a little break.
A little break. Well, it's never a little break for you, but let's talk about chukkers for a minute, because when you're watching this game, and I'm talking to Nick Roldan earlier today, he said, you know, it's really about the game today, more than anything, rather than who wins and who doesn't win. It's really about the game. He said, you know, just watch. He said, this is quality polo.
Yeah, I know it's going to be a great event, and obviously, you know, being able to benefit a charity is really important, and I think they're going to go out there and have a little fun as well.
Well, we're going to watch. I know we're going to be watching together, and I want to say thank you for taking the time, but this is home sweet home. It's nice to have you here. This is your town.
It's nice to be home and, you know, be able to be here for a bit.
She's a special one to all of us here at Equestrian Life. Georgina Bloomberg here with us at Devon Horse Show the other week, and now here again at the Veuve Clicquot Polo Classic.
Big crowd today, well over 8,000. It's a hot, hot day. Fans are braving the heat, and I hope the horses can survive as well. It's been a long day for them. We all had to come here by ferry, the only way to get to Governor's Island. The horses were trucked in, some from Connecticut, some from out on Long Island. Now we got some action along the sideboards. Notice the number 3 in black, that's Nacho Figueres, being challenged by the number 3 in white, Nick Roldan. They're the two quarterbacks of the field, the two number 3s. Now it's Roldan to steal that ball, take it across field. You notice how he uses both sides of the horse. Reaches over the horse's neck, hits it on the near side, the left-hand side, and back to the offside, the right-hand side. Here's Prince Harry down in the corner. He goes for the back shot. Uh-oh, that horse just stopped. Harry made the backhander, completed that shot. The horse saw the crowd and just put the brakes on. Kind of caught him out of the saddle, but he's tough. He's back on his feet, and he's ready to remount. There's no long timeouts or oohs and ahs. He's a tough competitor, and he's back in the saddle. And tell you, that is a hard thing. It's hard enough to play polo on horses that you know and you're regularly accustomed to, and you know their little quirks or their strong points or weak points. Here he is on a strange horses. He came in there, he executed the shot beautifully, but the horse saw the crowd for the first time and just put the brakes on and caught him off balance and out of the saddle, but he's back in the saddle again for more polo action. Here we go. We start off with a hit in by Nacho Figueres. Nacho, a strong shot well downfield. That ball crossing the midfield line, coming in for the defense, backed out of there nicely, but it's intercepted once again by the team in black, Black Watch, as they drive to goal. There's real competition going on here this afternoon. This is not an exhibition. This is for real. They're playing hard. They want to win. There's some real nice prizes on the line. And a backhander executed very nicely by Gonzalo Avendano for the opposing team. Looks like we have a penalty now. So the umpire will line the players up, drop the ball down for the penalty shot. Nacho Figueres will take the free hit. Nacho winds up a strong hit going right towards goal, but I think it's defended by Nick Roldan. Roldan picks it up at the boards. Roldan maintains possession. Roldan decides to send a little pass over to Harry, but it's stolen now as Prince Harry comes in and the play moves down towards goal. We change direction of play after each score, thus enabling neither team a win, sun, or field advantage. Nacho, the number 3 for Black Watch, his shot was wide. Nick Roldan was trying to defend, and he has, and Roldan now has the ball. Roldan sends one up to his number 2, Larry Austin. Austin at the boards, following up on play. Nick Roldan in a cloud of smoke, heading right towards that goal. Roldan trying to get around Figueres. They ride hard, they push each other out of the way, and who's going to come up with that play again? It looks like it's the team in white, Black Rock. Naco Taverna hands it off. Prince Harry gets in on the play, pulls out as the whistle sounds, and we'll see which way this penalty will go. Picking up action once more. Here goes Ricardo Mansour Jr. scoring for Black Rock. So the score now looks like it's tied up at 1 goal apiece. (1-1) the score. The ball's back into play. Again, they change direction of play. Nacho Figueres, number 3 in black for Black Watch, picks it up. Nacho moving it down along the boards. Coming in to defend, Nick Roldan. It's a loose ball. Taverna gets it turned. Naco Taverna pulls away from the pack. Heads on downfield for Black Rock. Naco, he'd love to break this tie. Nacho Figueres breaks up the play. It's a loose ball. Moving to the line now. It's going to be taken forward by Roldan.
And we'll be back from Governor's Island in just a moment. Welcome back to the action.
All right, we're starting off the second chukker with a bowl in. Taking it out of the pack, Gonzalo Avendano. Avendano with a nice neck shot. Notice how he uses the boards there. Kind of like a billiard shot. Banks it off the boards. Trying to defend is Naco Taverna for the team in white, Black Rock. Two players come together. Watch how they ride and push each other off the line, at least try to. Coming across the field, it's a nice steal here as Avendano picks up the play once again for Black Watch. Moving forward now, the team in white. Looks like it's Larry Austin to take that play. Look at Larry using both sides of the horse, but unfortunately that ball is over the sideline. No timeout. Yes, Nacho trying to excite the crowd. This is Nacho's mission in life, is to promote the sport. Notice how he rode off the field here, and he's trying to get the fans behind him. He wants to get everybody involved in this game. All right, they're about to bowl the ball in. Ball is back in play. Action at the boards. It's taken now by the number 4 in white, Naco Taverna. Taverna slows it down. He's left it behind. Here he comes again. Now he'll take a strong hit right down the center of the field. Moving in for the line, Larry Austin, the number 2 in white. Austin trying to shoot for goal. Nice cut shot. Oh, it's deflected off a horse. That'll go wide over the back line. We'll have a knock-in. A knock-in is similar to a bring-in basketball. The defensive team gets the free hit off the back line to bring the ball back onto the field. Looks like it's going to be put back in play by Taverna. Taverna trying to send one downfield. Ball reaches the center of the field. Picked up nicely here by the team in black. That's Carlos Mansour. His shot on goal. Mansour. And the play still continues with a knock-in. Another knock-in, this time in favor of the team in white. Prince Harry waiting for the pass. Coming in. Oh, what a nice turn. What a steal here by Nacho Figueres. Nacho Figueres, but the ball is stolen on the play. Backed out of there by Prince Harry. And coming in, it's Nacho to try to reach for it. Nacho still has possession of the ball. Looking for a goal shot. The ball heads right towards goal, but it's...
I'm here with Talbot Logan, a good friend of Equestrian Life, since we've spent some time together earlier this winter in the polo world, but this is very special to you. Why so?
Well, polo has such a great tradition in New York City. U.S. Open was started in Meadowbrook Polo Club, which was, about 45 minutes outside of the city. And it's been a long time that we've had polo back in New York City. Governor's Island started 3 years ago, so this is the 3rd anniversary that we've had polo here in the island of Manhattan. It's so fantastic, and we've got 8,000 people here. It's spectacular to see this many people come out for such a great sport.
And you know what? You also speak so well about polo because you played for how many years now?
I've played for 4 years now. I started 4 years ago in Argentina. I've been an equestrian rider for 10 years and was so eager to take up a mallet and hit a ball around and got down there, and it's been a fantastic passion of mine for the last 4 years. and I think they're tied. I don't know where they are right now, but it's a very close match, so we're very excited.
Well, we're excited. We want to watch the end of this chukker. I just wanted to stop by and say thank you. You once again helping to bring this polo, this sport of polo, to this city. It's very special for those of us that are horsemen and horse lovers throughout the world.
Absolutely. I'm glad that so many people can experience it.
Thanks for coming by.
Okay.
All right, here we come down the sideboards. It's Prince Harry with a centering shot. Prince Harry sets it up. Naco Taverna takes a shot on goal. I think it's a score. Yes, it is. Nice assist by Prince Harry as he passed that ball to his number 4, who puts it on through and putting Black Rock on top now. 2-1 over Black Watch. Pretty enthusiastic crowd here today. As we mentioned earlier, there's well over 8,000 people, along with Mayor Bloomberg and his daughter Georgina. Lots of celebrities, lots of famous folk here. Rob Thomas, Russell Simmons, Mary J. Blige, just to mention a few. And they're all out here to spear on this polo game. Coming up with the ball now, it's Mansour, Carlos Mansour, but it's turned back. Larry Austin turns it around for the team in white. Nacho Figueres, number 3 in black, gets the ball turned. Nacho Figueres comes back towards that Black Watch goal. He's looking to get the tie. Nacho, the ball's kicked by a pony. Roldan steals it now for Black Rock. Nick Roldan, number 3 in white. Roldan loses the ball to Nacho Figueres. Figueres makes a quick left-hand turn towards goal. Roldan rides him off. It's a defensive play, but going forward, the team in white, it's Prince Harry to save the day once again. Nacho Figueres taking a backhand attempt. Turns it towards goal, right to goal mouth. Prince Harry takes it out of there. Well, here they go. It's halftime. Everyone out on the field. This is a polo tradition. Everyone gets a chance to get in. You'll notice they're going to stomp in the divots. Look at Nacho. Nacho's out there greeting the fans. It's always doing that, always trying to excite a crowd.
Much more action here at the Veuve Clicquot Polo Classic. Stay with us. I'm here with Nick Roldan now. We're at halftime of the Veuve Clicquot Polo Classic, and I got to tell you, it's been some good polo playing.
It's it's been quite fast. The other team is very competitive. I think we've been playing quite well. We're tied up at halftime. We would like to have been a couple of goals up, but I think we're coming out a little bit stronger on our defense and try to score as many goals as possible.
Now, tell me what the strategy is when you go into this after halftime. You've got tie game. What's the strategy at this point?
Well, I think defense is always key. Offense is something that our team comes natural. So I think working on our defense is key. And trying to control the ball as much as possible.
Now, tell me, when you have somebody like a Prince Harry on your team, and you need to be able to get the ball to him, obviously, to keep him in the game. Talk about what that is.
Well, it's we're out to have fun. So we got to not forget that that this is just an exhibition match for a great cause. But we try to give Harry as many balls as possible. He scored one unbelievable goal right here on the boards, which was extraordinary. And let Larry. We're just trying to make everyone have as much fun as possible.
Well, you created fun on the field, but I tell you, this is a sold-out crowd. I've never seen such a crowd having a good time.
I've never seen a crowd like this before either, especially in in New York. I couldn't ask for a better day.
Team in black, Black Watch, and the team in white is Black Rock. Black Watch lining up with Carlos Mansour and Rico Mansour Jr., both of Brazil, along with Nacho Figueres of Argentina and Gonzalo Avendaño from Argentina. Black Rock at number 1, Prince Harry at number 2, Larry Austin. At number 2, Nick Roldan, the highest-rated American player, along with Naco Taverna from Argentina. Figueres, big hit downfield for Black Watch. Amazing, this crowd today. You know, the polo for the masses are free seating. There was no charge for general admission. However, there was a pretty hefty price to pay for the charity lunch, and all the money goes there, and of course the corporate sponsorship that goes into this charity event. Shot on goal by Larry Austin. Finds its way over the back line. Turned on now by Nick Roldan. This game is really moving along quite well. The field is holding up very well. Big thanks to the Veuve Clicquot people for maintaining this field. This field is donated, so to speak, by the city of New York, but the upkeep has been a burden of the event, and they've done quite a nice job. And this is going to be an annual event here in Governor's Island. Polo was played back in the 40s prior to World War II, and the polo fields have been used as parade grounds, and other activities have taken place here. But the polo is back after a very long absence, and we're happy to know that Veuve Clicquot has taken the initiative to host this event every year. So we're on the 3rd annual Veuve Clicquot Polo Classic, and again for the 2nd year it will benefit the charity of Prince Harry, the Sentebale Foundation. Nacho Figueres, strong hit downfield. Two players come together. Carlos Mansour bumping a ride off, going forward. Nacho Figueres. Figueres, Nacho Figueres. His shot looks like it's going to carry on through. He does get the score. Nacho scoring for Black Watch. It's all knotted up, 2 goals apiece. Ball is back into play, taken now, rolled on, number 3 in white, but it's stolen by the number 2 in black, Ricardo Mansour Jr. Mansour leaves it at the goal mouth. Nacho Figueres slows down. Nacho makes a left-hand turn. Can he get past Roldan? Roldan has stolen that ball away, hands it off to Larry Austin. Nick Roldan comes up with the ball. Nick Roldan for Black Rock. Still inching down the field. Mansour breaks up the play. It's a loose ball. Who's going to get there? No, nobody. It will roll over the back line. We'll have another knock-in by the opposing team. Figueres, strong knock-in down the left-hand side. Intercepted by Roldan, but the play is stolen by Avendano. Gonzalo Avendano, number 4 for Black Watch. His shot going right towards goal. It's Naco Taverna to turn it around. Naco, the number 4 in white. Naco Taverna knocks one down the field. Coming in, Larry Austin goes forward. Figueres backs it up for Black Watch. The shot is up the center of the round. Waiting for it's Avendano, doesn't quite get there. Rico Mansour inching his way downfield.
Back in a moment. Stay with us. And we're back at the Veuve Clicquot Polo Classic.
Play begins with another bowl-in. Ball is in play, getting there first. Rico Mansour, number 2 in black, trying to get past Taverna. He does. Taverna still keeping the pressure on Mansour. Ricardo Mansour scoring for Black Watch. Black Watch takes the lead now, 3-2 over Black Rock. Out of the bowl-in, it's a backhander by Roldan. Hits swiftly downfield. Teammate Taverna comes in. Naco Taverna taps it towards goal. He's bumped hard. Ball still on the field. Stolen away by Mansour with a little help of Figueres. Action down in the corner. This crowd's loving it, boy. What a day, what a game. Coming up now, Nacho Figueres. Figueres trying to get around Roldan. Roldan heads in for the defense. Nick Roldan is there, decides to take this ball forward. Roldan, deep neck shot, doesn't quite get the angle he wants. Now he's going to use the sideboards. Roldan hits it up the middle. Larry Austin comes in. Austin has been taken out of the play. Teammate Taverna follows up, but Rico Mansour steals the line for Black Watch, and I think he was penalized. Penalty be taken now by Roldan. Nick Roldan, beautiful shot, long drive. I think he does score. That'll tie it up at 3 goals apiece. So Nick Roldan ties the score for Black Rock. 3-3 as we finish out this chukker. Again, these horses trained specially for this game. Brought quite a few horses over on the ferry this morning. Play continues against the sideboards. Coming out of there, Rico Mansour. What a bump, though, by Naco Taverna. Mansour just bounces off and comes up with the ball. Now he's helped by teammate Avendano. Rolled on, number 3 in white. Trying to get out of there. Rolled on against the sideboards. Keeping his eye on him is Nacho Figueres. Rolled on, still has the play. He's in front of Figueres, behind Mansour. Now he advances past both of them. The ball is rolling towards goal, and it's a score. Nick Roldan. Roldan puts his team, Black Rock, back on top, 4-3. Nick Roldan. Here comes Prince Harry, shot on goal. Prince Harry, little help from the pony. Prince Harry shot it. Carries on through. So, Prince Harry scoring, and his team now on top, 5-3 over Black Watch. Ball is back on the ground. Coming up with it, Avendano. Avendano backs it up for Black Watch. Black Watch on the attack now. Mansour. Rico Mansour sending it goalward. Mansour shot over the back line. We'll have a knock-in by the opposing team. All right, Prince Harry digging it out of there. Harry fights hard with Avendano. Loose ball. Who's going to get there first? Looks like Mansour. Mansour takes the shot towards goal. And we did have a whistle on the play. Looks like we've got a penalty. Through the work that Nacho has done, along with the Polo Training Foundation, we're really working on our junior players, trying to bring the youth into this sport. The U.S. Polo Association is working closely with pony clubs at this time. We need another group of players. We need some more Nick Roldans. We need some more Nacho Figueres in the sport. And the only way we're going to get them is start out with the children at a young age and let them nurture and mature into great polo players. It's now 5-4. Black Watch on the comeback trail. Once again, the ball's bowled into play. It's going to be taken out of there. Looks like Prince Harry on the play. Prince Harry, he's challenged by Mansour. Mansour breaks it up. Turning for the line now. It's going to be Nacho Figueres. Action at the sideboards. Figueres and Naco, but the ball finds its way over the board, so we'll have a bowl in by the official. Official comes running over. The time continues to run. Players line up. Ball is in play. Coming out of there, Nacho Figueres gets the first mallet on it, but Nick Roldan steals the play for Black Rock. Roldan, number 3 in white. Ridden off by Mansour. Mansour breaks up the play, but somehow Roldan has still got that ball. Roldan turns around, comes up with it again, goes the other way. Nick Roldan, powerful hit downfield. A nice long drive. Who's going to come up with it next? 3 balls sitting there by the boards, coming in quickly. It's a pair of players. It's going to be Roldan and Mansour. Nick Roldan has lost the ball at the boards. Coming to turn on it now, it's Nacho Figueres. Figueres, Prince Harry comes in. It's going to be Harry. He's hooked on the play. Mansour picks up the play for Black Watch. Mansour, it's turned around Larry Austin. Austin, nice defensive play, but here comes Nacho. Nacho Figueres. Strong hit, but it's too strong. It's off the playing field. The ball is now back on the ground. Coming up there, Roldan sends it up towards that Black Rock goal. Roldan shot, it's wide. We'll have a knock-in by Nacho Figueres for Black Watch. His team trails by 1. Time is running out. Nacho brings the ball into play. Nacho still working it downfield. Nacho shot down in the corner. Coming up with it now, it's going to be Carlos Mansour. Shot on goal. It's heading right there. It's across the goal face. Who'll make the next play? Looks like it's going to be Roldan to defend. Roldan shot. Bumping a ride off Taberna. Can't get it. Larry Austin having the same problem. Look at Nacho. Get that pony turned around in a dime. Nacho sends it towards goal. Nacho shot. Backed out of there by Prince Harry. Harry tries the defensive play. Naco Taberna, but it's Ricardo Mansour to make the score. We've got a tied polo game. Game is tied, 5 goals apiece. Prince Harry trying to defend. Couldn't get the job done. Neither could Taberna. And Black Watch prevails. Ties up the score. That'll end regulation time. Now the question is whether we'll play an overtime chucker, whether we'll call it a draw.
We'll be back with more polo at its finest. And we've had tied games after tied games after tied games here. It's been really great polo here, but as we go into sudden death, as Nacho Figueres said, he's going to make this polo for New York like they've never seen before.
All right, well, it's by popular demand. The fans demand they're going to have an overtime. They don't want to shoot out. They don't want to draw. They want an overtime. So the players are back, and we're ready to start. They've got them lined up. This is sudden death. First team to score wins. We put a time limit on it, but anyway, here we go. It's in play. It's stolen out of there by Nacho. Nacho, he's lost the play, moving in. Here comes Nick Roldan, following up on the play. Naco Taberna for Black Rock. Moving in, beautiful backhander by Mansour. Mansour shot, turned on now. Look at who's got it. It's Prince Harry. Prince Harry gets past one defender. Harry winds up. Harry shoots. Oh, just wide. What a beautiful play, however. So, we're going to have a knock-in by the defending team. The ball is back in play. Bouncing along the ground. Coming in for the defense. Naco Taberna overrides the play. Picked up now Carlos Mansour. Mansour followed up by teammate Larry. Coming in on the play, it's Rico Mansour. Mansour leaving the ball behind. Nick Roldan turns it around. Nick Roldan pushes one downfield. Roldan with a pass down along the boards. Coming in will be Taberna. Naco Taberna waits for it to settle. Taberna's ridden off. He gets him out on it, however. Rico Mansour is there to defend. Taverna's shot deflects off a horse. It's a loose ball. It's driven towards goal. Here comes Larry Austin with a backhander. Austin's shot right on the line. Turning it now to Taverna and Mansour, but I think we had another whistle on that play. Looks like we're going to have a foul shot now. Yes, it is. Harry defends. Prince Harry defends with a backhander. Larry Austin gets in on the action. Austin turns it around nicely for Black Rock. Austin's shot against the boards. Two players come together. The backhander by Mansour. Mansour sending it over towards his goal mouth. It's another play off the boards. He'll have a ball in. Going in. Taking it across field. Nick Roldan. Rolled on for Black Rock using the boards. Nacho's there to ride him off a battle of the number threes. Coming up with the ball, it's gonna be rolled on once more. Nick Roldan. Action is at the boards. Coming in. Roldan rides it out. Nacho pushes him wide. Neither player can get it. Picking up the ball is Mansour. Mansour carries it across the ground. Larry Austin moves in. Austin with a short backhander. It's going to be taken once again by Mansour. Mansour using the sideboards. Mansour lets his pony stretch out towards goal. Larry Austin can't get the hook. Mansour miscues. The ball is wide. It's knocked towards goal. I think that was Nacho. Yes, it was. That'll end the game. Black Rock's the victors over Black Rock. What an exciting finish. What a great day for polo. What a great day for the charity Sentebale. What a wonderful match on this hot summer day here on Governor's Island in Manhattan.
And we'll be back from Governor's Island in just a moment. And we're back at the Veuve Clicquot Polo Classic.
So the players customarily congratulating each other, but look at Nacho. Nacho, as we said earlier, he wants to bring polo to urban America. Here he is bringing his Black Watch team out to meet the fans. And what a bunch of fans we've had out here this afternoon. Carlos Mansour from Brazil, his nephew Ricardo Mansour, Nacho Figueres, and Gonzalo Avendano, the victors over the team in white. Prince Harry at number 1, Larry Austin at 2, Nick Roldan played 3, and at back, the number 4 position, Nacho Taverna. What a great day for polo. Again, we always bring out the four-legged athletes, the polo ponies. We pick a best playing pony. You can't get to the ball unless you've got a great horse. The four-legged athletes, very, very much a part of this game. They're the legs, they're your strength, they're your speed. Now all the players will congratulate each other. We got some wonderful prizes, some Piaget watches, some Veuve Clicquot champagne. What a nice presentation. Prince Harry, what a whirlwind trip he's had. I think within 10 minutes he'll be helicoptered off the island and on to his next social engagement, probably 1 or 2 more before he heads back across the pond.
Hello, my friend. You did it.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tied how many times in one game? That was amazing. Fantastic. You guys were...
It was exhausting. It was so hot, and it was a great day.
But it was a great day. I think everybody played well. Huge turnout. You've got to be pleased.
I am. I'm very proud of what happened here today.
Yeah.
We helped lots of children, I hope, and New York was up for it, which is great. The crowd was very engaged, and I'm very proud of it.
Well, I know you're very proud, but you've also put a lot of work into it. And I give you a huge congratulations, because this is what you wanted. This is what you said this winter. Again, you're going to stay on your mission no matter what.
Yes.
And now you have some people helping you with Nick and some of your other friends that are at least finally chipping in and helping you a little bit.
Yes, it's great. You know, I think that polo is making it, and I'm happy to be pushing, and I think this is just the beginning. I'm hoping that we're going to work hard and harder and make this go even further.
Well, we're going to get out to the horse people because that's very important to you and I,
Yes.
more so than all this passion today. So many people here doing everything else but talking horses, and I'm just really proud of you for what you're doing for the horse community, for all of us, and you know we're here for you all the way, and we continue.
Thank you.
Great to see you, my friend.
Nice to see you too.
Take care. Well, you were tie game coming in. Talk to us about this.
You know what? Honestly, we were tie game going in. You know, we got up by 2 goals at the end, and it felt like the last chukker, the last period was eternal. I mean, we scored 2 goals. I thought there was only going to be 2 or 3 minutes left. And we sort of tried to, you know, kill as much time as possible, and they ended up scoring. You know, they got 1 quick goal, and then they got another one at the end. You know, one of our players missed a back shot, which was bad luck. But anyways, you know, it was, you know, it could have gone both ways. I felt like we played better, but you know, all in all, look, everyone was happy. The crowd had a good time.
Absolutely.
And that's the most important thing.
And how do you make a decision about the sudden death in a situation like this? How does that go?
Well, you know, it was in the air as to if we wanted to do it or not.
Right.
You know, Harry wasn't too convinced. He was happy with just having a draw. You know, everybody goes home happy. And but but then we all came to the decision that, you know, maybe it was better for the spectators to play in overtime, which everyone loves to see. And you know, it turned out great. You know, the best team won, and here we are.
Well, it turned out
Sulking.
great. Sulking just a little bit, just because you're competitive.
I know,
that's all.
It's terrible, but you know what? Hey, there's no reason to be sulking. And look, I mean, nobody got hurt, and hopefully they raised enough money to help all, you know, to the needy and the kids in Africa. So.
Well, I think that's important, but it's also raising that awareness that, as you know, Nacho is on a mission. And I just said to him earlier today, I said, thank God you have Nick to help you with this mission, because it's quite a nut to crack.
He's he paved the way, and I'm going to try to do my best to do the same thing.
Well,
So.
you're doing the same thing, and most importantly, you're playing great polo, great for the sport, great for equestrian sports in our country.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, you know, jumping is, you know, equestrian, you know, jumping has gotten quite big in the past couple of years. I mean, it's always been big, but polo's always sort of, you know, fell behind just because everybody's thought of it as a tougher sport to get into. But, you know, there are many clubs around where, you know, any person who has no affiliation with polo can get involved. So hopefully this brings, you know, awareness to it, and we can get it a little bit more mainstream.
Well, I think that's most important in getting the word out there. I mean, what is your advice for some people, some young kids, some people wanting to get involved? How do they find a place where they can take their lessons?
Don't be afraid to look it up. You know, don't think that this is an elite sport where you know, it's going to cost you a fortune to. I mean, there are facilities where there's schools where you can go and you take a couple of lessons. You know, it's very affordable. So don't think that polo is exclusively for the rich and famous, because it's not. Well, we're all normal people here making a living. Yeah.
And you grew up in Wellington, you know, the world of polo, as we are all very lucky. But you know, you also grew up around the barn. I mean, there are also things that people can do in the stable.
You know what? Nobody. You know, everyone sees what happened today, right? But they don't see what we've done the last, you know, week or 2 weeks getting ready for this. Right. So, you know, I'm at the barn every morning and every afternoon, working my butt off. You know, and so it's not as elite as everyone thinks it is, and that's what we got to change. We have to change that whole eliteness of the sport.
So again, the action today, it's typical week's worth of work for you, but for everybody else watching polo, talk about what that means.
You know what? I've always said, you know, for me, polo is like ice hockey. It's very physical. You know, instead of being on ice skates, we're on horses. You know, we're running 35, 45 miles, you know, 35, 40 miles an hour down the polo field, chasing after a little white ball. You know, you're bumping, it's a very physical game, and I think polo is a great spectator sport.
Absolutely.
I mean, you're on a big enough field where everyone can sort of get a grasp of what it's about, and just sitting on the sidelines and just hearing the roar of those horses running down the field at high speeds is remarkable. I mean, I think it's unbelievable.
And I think those people, all the grandstands were filled, but there were people sitting on the ground. I mean, you could feel the horses galloping down the field. Is there anything else like it when you know what it's like galloping on top of
I know what it is, but I could tell you right now that I'm sure they were feeling the exact same way.
Well,
I guarantee you that every single person that was here today will come back next year, if not more.
Oh, I think we're going to be seeing that and more.
I think so, and it's going to keep on growing. I think the sport has, you know, sky's the limit for the sport. It's got a lot of potential. It's just a matter of people giving it a try. You know, you know, the thing is, nobody knows the rules, nobody knows anything about it. So, and this will help it
Well, this will help it, and people like you helping people to understand what is the action that they're actually watching. And I think that that's a really important point. And again, explaining things is what we need to do for all of our horse sports.
Of course.
Well, action-packed is what's coming first, Bernard, in this sport.
Yes, it is. Yeah, and there's plenty of it. I'll tell you, there's a sport with more action than this sport.
No. Absolutely. So. Nick Roldan.
Thank you very much.
He is our 9-goal player. He is the highest goal player in the United States, and it's a thrill to have somebody that's as humble as you are, that loves your sport as much as you do. And we're there for you all the way.
Thank you very much.
I hope you've enjoyed our coverage of the Veuve Clicquot Polo Classic. I'm Scott Evans for Equestrian Life.